What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for a whole born fly bitch. Okay, now let me stop. We back again for a whole new video. Bitch, I was cute today. I had my Ivy Park on. I had this girl. Anyway, listen. Anyway, it was Monday, so I just had to brighten my spirit, bitch, and make myself look fly a little bit just to start the week off, okay? Because I know the week is about to be some bullshit. Because I just found out, I thought last week was gonna be the week that I was done with overtime. Bitch, I signed myself up for the whole fucking month of goddamn February and did not even know that. Girl, I'm kind of pissed, but I'm gonna deal with it because it's extra money. So, money makes the thing go woo woo, but it is what it is. But let's just get into this video. So we are back with a whole new Love and Hip Hop New York video. This season 10, episode 9, December to Remember. Okay, so it picks up exactly where we left off with. We're at Erica's little birthday party. Congratulations to Safari and to Erica because they both welcomed their baby girl into the world today. I think it was today. No, it was yesterday, actually during the Super Bowl, I believe. So, congratulations to them, the new parents. Because I was just about to say, it seemed like she'd been pregnant for like 15 months now, but they finally dropped her, and that's the beautiful thing. Moving on from that, they trying to figure out why Tahiri going off. Erica like, bitch, I ain't never seen Tahiri go off like this. And as long as I know her, it takes a lot for her to go off like this. So what's going on? Sin was like, Erica come over there. They come over there talking to Sin and Jonathan. I said Jonathan started the whole shit. To be quite honest, he started the whole shit a while ago. But to hear you was being like, a little, like, bitch, if you gonna say what you gonna say. I was with Sin at this point. If you gonna say what you gonna say, use your words, okay? But, it's understandable why she pissed off, okay? Because Jonathan is a messy ass bitch and he acting like he don't know what's going on, and everybody keep on telling his ass without telling his ass to mind his damn business. All right, they bring up the whole thing and he talk about some, she trying to say that she wasn't in on this whole thing with Joe and what her relationship is and all this stuff and woo woo woo. Sin said, first of all, I don't need nobody to fight my battles for me. That's basically what she said. And she told him to shut the fuck up and to mind his business without saying it, okay? I don't need nobody to fight my battles for me. But if she want to talk, we can be adults and we can fucking talk, okay? That's all that it is, all right? And, Erica had to say, she apologized for making it seem or implying that something could possibly happen between them or whatever when it's not going to happen. And I said, you know what? That's big of you because it wouldn't have been me, but that's big of you, girl. Go ahead. Tahiri dealing with some shit. Jonathan, he pushed buttons and then everything just bubbled over. So I blame Jonathan and Tahiri about this whole shit, okay? And y'all lying about what y'all got to say. Y'all say all that shit in the yang, yang, yang up in the goddamn confessionals, but you ain't gonna say it to the bitch face. But anyway, moving on from that. So then we get this meet up with, all of a sudden we see this Bentley come up, okay? And then this girl gets out. I said, bitch, Olivia, she gets out the suicide doors and then the little Bentley symbol go back into the core. And I was like, that's Olivia. Bitch, you was struggling on season 1, 2, and 3, and how many other seasons you was on Love and Hip Hop New York when it first came on. That girl, December, that shit was cute. That shit was cute, but I know you ain't make no money like that. Are you writing behind the scenes, okay? Because who brought the Bentley or who rented the Bentley out for you? Which one? Because I'm trying to figure it out. I actually like Olivia, but girl, I'm trying to figure it out because, girl, we ain't been hearing from you in years, okay? She gonna meet up with Chrissy. Chrissy got a little issue with her. They ain't really, I ain't gonna say they necessarily have an issue, but she still feel a type of way because back in the day, y'all gotta look at, I think it was like season 2 when Yandy really got on there, onto the show, and Chrissy and her had her issues. And, at this point, and I had to go watch it myself to refresh my memory, Chrissy was being a bitch to Yandy. She really was. Yandy was doing some underhanded shit, but Chrissy was really being a bitch to Yandy at the time where she didn't need to be a bitch to Yandy. At the wrong parts, okay? Now, when she needed to be a bitch to her, she really was. Okay, I was like, girl, you be a bitch to her about this shit. But this shit right here, what Olivia called her out on and told Mona, yes, I feel like she was wrong. she was wrong. Chrissy, you was wrong in that situation, and you can't take the fact that this girl was actually friends with you and her, and she was trying to stay neutral, and you was trying to force her to pick a side. She was trying to stay neutral. If you go back and you watch that whole season, I think it's season 2, Olivia was trying to stay neutral between Chrissy and between Yandy when their beef really started up, okay? Because she was cool with both of them and she didn't want to get involved that much like that. And you up here basically trying to force her to pick a side like we up in grade school or some shit like that. Like, girl, calm the fuck down. You too old for that. You was the oldest bitch on the cast and still acting a little dumbass bitch back then. Chrissy, you was doing the most, okay? You know, and she was like, girl, you kind of calm down. You know, they haven't synced each other in years ever since, you know, Chrissy left and went down to Miami. They really haven't spoken. She was like, Chrissy ain't reached out to me, and I'm glad that she said, well, bitch, I ain't reach out to her either. So, you know, that's on both of us. I said, thank you. Don't put it all on one person because you got a telephone too. You know what I'm saying? And so they just talking, and Olivia is back because, you know, she had to deal with her mother passing away. I remember when that happened. She passed away like a year or so ago. She's been helping out with her father, and then, you know, she's trying to get back into this music industry, trying to get her music on. And you know, she want to work with this dude. Fresher reached out to her. I said, so this is why they playing Fresher, bitch. It's all making sense now. So this the new bitch that you finna get Fresher to eat your words and all that stuff to get back at Rich, okay? Olivia, I said, Olivia, move. Move, girl. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it, girl. He gonna try to tell you you need some Botox. He gonna try to tell you you need your nose fixed. He gonna try to tell you you need some lip injections. He gonna try to tell you you need to inflate your ass. He gonna try to tell you that your titties need to be bigger, whatever. He gonna try to tell you that you need to put on a waist trainer, bitch. Don't fucking do it. He probably gonna tell you need ankle surgeries too. Okay, don't fucking do it. All right, I don't see this ending well, and to this day we still ain't heard no fucking record from you. Okay, so you know, and then she goes into detail about the fact that Rich stole from her. She said, listen, she heard some shit. He did some Judas type shit. Well, like, I met him in 2009 or whatever. We was cool. We was kikiing. We was like brothers and sisters. That was my big bro. You know, they played that whole clip of him crying, I just want you to win, Olivia. I just want you to win. Oh, I was like, oh, okay. That was back then when Rich used to do work. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get back to that. Not knowing that while he was back there doing work, he was back there taking the money, according to Olivia. I said, Olivia, I believe you. I would believe you over Rich any goddamn day. It was like, bitch, he was taking the money from the 2 songs, a couple of songs that they did together. He was pocketing that shit. I said, that's fucked up. That's how they get you. Get close to you and take your shit out. I said, this is the running theme on Love and Hip Hop. You got him taking money, and then Fresher taking money, and then whatchamacallit on Love and Hip Hop Miami, Julian taking money. Girl, just a mess, okay? And so she got to deal with that. Then, you know, Yandy, she in her feelings. It seems so funny to have to talk about this now because Mendici got out a couple of days ago, you know, and she had to stunt. You know, we had to stunt getting out the car in my Dalmatian fur and going to the garbage can that's on the corner, throwing the prison blues in the garbage and then getting right back in the car. I said, bitch, y'all could have did this shit at home. Y'all niggas just want to show out, okay? And they were showing out, you know what I'm saying? Yandy, I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. Yandy probably pregnant right about now. It's probably a multiple birth. Okay, it is what it is. Cause I would have, girl, tear it up, Mendici. Tear it up on the literal sense and the physical, bitch. Tear it up. Okay, yawn. Chomp it down, bitch. Cause you know them teeth gonna do some damage. But anyway, you know what? She in her feelings because they can't figure out what's going on with his paperwork and when he's gonna get out. And you know, when he last told her that he was supposed to get out, stuff haven't been moving. And then he was like, I can't find my paperwork, or my paperwork getting slowed up, and it's a possibility it got something to do with the place where you protested at, and that's where my paperwork is stopped at. And she was like, oh my God, so you mean the place where I got pepper sprayed and maced and everything? Yes, bitch, I would never forget that shit. Okay, Yandy, Luther, King, Coretta Scott, King, all of that. She was out there doing the damn thing, okay? And I can't even fault her for that because that situation was terrible. Them prisoners were in there being treated inhumane as fuck. I ain't never heard no shit like this where they was not serving them food and they was cold as shit. And at that time, it was cold as shit everywhere throughout the fucking country, and you don't have no heat on in this place for them. Okay, they don't deserve heat, bitch. Are they not human? Regardless of what they did, bitch, everybody ain't on the same fucking level of what they crime. So get them some fucking heat and some blankets and shit. Throw them some bologna or whatever. Y'all couldn't do that. Little Oscar Mayer, little Great Value, you couldn't do that. Girl, it was a mess, and Yandy was out there protesting, getting maced out and everything. They was like, put some milk on the eyes, put some milk. She's it's a video out there. Y'all seen it. I was trying to find it so I can tweet it out, but I ain't gonna do Yandy like that. Fuck that. Because she was out there for a decent cause, so I ain't gonna come out on her. But so now they worried about this whole thing. Is this the reason why my man ain't getting out? You tell us. So Remy Ma and Papoose go meet up with their friend who knows them, and she's like a sounding board or whatever, and basically dealing with this whole issue that's been going on with her trying to get off of parole, and then all of a sudden getting into this allegation of her punching Brittany rat ass bitch Taylor. Okay, because she a rat bitch. She a rat. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Remy shouldn't have put her hands on, allegedly shouldn't have put her hands on her, because they have evidence now. That's the reason why the case is dropped. The case is dropped, okay? See, I wish shit like this would have been kept under goddamn wraps so we could be like surprised when it come on the show now. But with social media and everything, everybody want to put everything out, to get some little clout, get some little attention and some traction for the season or whatever. We didn't already know this, and we know the outcome or whatever. So basically, the girl tried to make it seem like Remy punched her at a cancer benefit concert or something like that. Girl, and mind you, the girl, Remy said the friend was there with her the whole time. Okay, so they know that nothing did happen. And then what wound up happening with the case is, while Remy's sitting up here worrying about what's going to happen with that, whether or not people are going to believe her, if it's going to go to trial, if, she's going to get extended parole and all this stuff or whatever, we know that the case was dropped because it was not enough evidence to support the claims, okay? They couldn't find the footage, they couldn't find the witnesses and everything that claims that they saw Remy punch this girl. It was nothing, so the bitch lied, allegedly. And so at this point, the friend had to break it down to Remy and said the same shit that we said when it first came out. Regardless of if you did this or not, regardless of if the bitch deserved it, okay? You can't just be putting your hands on people. All right, because you already got a target on your back. You already got the stigma about you that you will shoot a bitch for some money. You will fight a bitch. You will do this and you will do that. All right, so you need to calm the fuck down and you need to make better choices. That's what you need to do. Figure it out, and stop getting yourself in these type of situations, because once you get yourself in these situations, this is when the music starts slowing down. And I'm like, until this day, you talk about you got some new music coming out. Bitch, where is it? Remy, where the fucking music at? Exactly. Girl, stop playing with me. Moving on from there, Yandy going talking to Jamila, the other activist that we saw earlier. Like I said, if you have not seen Trap Queens, American Gangster Trap Queens on BET Plus, if you do have it, I suggest you watch that. Jamila does have a whole episode about her whole stint with the law and, what she used to do back in the day and what got her to the 12 years in jail, and how she came out, and she was more so about the prison reform and, trying to help out other fellow inmates and stuff like that. And so, it's not surprising that she's on here, and I'm glad that she's using her platform to talk about that and not being on this show to be messy. Good. I love that. She had that one instant when she brought up that picture about her and Chrissy, not wanting old boy to put that picture up, and I was like, girl, I don't know where you're going with this, but I don't like it. And then they reverted right back to her talking about the prison reforms and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool. And basically, she wants Yandy to come down there to Mississippi and do this little protest or whatever for the people that's down there, the prisoners that's down there at that. This was also in the news. This was also going around social media, and a lot of inmates and people and celebrities were talking about the harsh conditions that was going down there in Mississippi at this one particular jail, where inmates were coming up dead and blood everywhere, and it was infested with rodents and just inhumane conditions. And Yandy, her thing is I don't know, what if I get arrested and get charged with something federal and then when DC come out and he ain't gonna be able to come out, or, he can't come out to my house and shit like that because, she got a federal charge, he's a felon, and it's just a lot. So she had to think about that and the struggles of what's going to happen because she already feel like, because of her activism, that's why they trying to slow up him getting out. And now let me ask this question, because I was looking at Rock's video for Top of the Blogs and she was talking about this. Now, Mendices was supposed to be in jail for 8 years on a federal charge, okay? Now, how does that work from a regular charge to a federal charge? So do you really get to do half of a federal terms, or I thought you were supposed to do most of it? I'm confused. Somebody put that down in the comments. Y'all know what it is. But they gonna figure it out together. And Jamila is not there sitting there judging her or whatever. She actually understands, and she's just gonna be there by her side regardless. That's cool. So Olivia is doing some little rehearsal or whatever that you call it. And I was like, girl, what song is this? Because I never heard of it. It sounds kind of cute a little bit, whatever. And Fresh is just standing there like this. My tooth hurt. God damn it, bitch. I gotta get this bitch moved, okay? Bitch, I don't know what I did to it, but now it's just hurting. And it just started hurting after the last, bitch, recently, like in the last few minutes. Anyway, I was just looking at Fresher like, the only thing nice about your ass is you do have a nice little set of teethuses on you. You do, okay? But that's just about it. Olivia said, she was at this little thing or whatever, and he came up to her and was like, you should check me out. I looked him up. He got songs with Cardi B and Pebbles, Remy, and them or whatever. I said it ain't hard to get no track with them, and they ain't doing shit. Okay, not Cardi, but I'm talking about the other ones that you named. No shade, no shade. He was like, that's really good for somebody that's a new artist or whatever. I said, all right, if that's what you want to throw out there, we can do that. Okay, we can give him that. But I still ain't heard of the nigga and still ain't had heard another his song and ain't finna look it up or whatever. And so at this point, she was like, he reminds me of like a young Busta Rhymes. He's just so energetic and rah, rah, rah. I said, oh, girl, stop playing with me. But anyway, at this point, they start talking and they get into what's been going on with her and the reason why he want to work with her and the reason why she want to work with him. She not so into the mood of trying to put Rich out there by putting his name out there, but he guessed exactly who it was. He was like, yeah, that sound like Richie D and all this stuff or whatever, old man Rich, Uncle Rich or whatever. He was like, but let me tell you something, just come back to the studio, I got you, I got some racks, I got some stacks, I got some tracks. I said, how is this man promising all of this stuff and yet he is not even put on yet? You can't even put yourself on and let it be consistent, and you trying to put other people on? I don't get it. I don't get it. But okay, Olivia, you gonna be stuck the fuck out in December again. All right, but do what you gotta do. And then we get to this whole thing with Tahiri coming over there to Erica's house. Erica is trying to get this baby shower together, and Tahiri comes over. She's trying to get down to the bottom of, girl, what was going on? What was all that at my birthday party? What happened? Girl, I went to go get a mammogram, and they gotta send me to a breast specialist because they don't know what's going on. Like, and I'm just like, it's just a lot to tell. I said, girl, I understand, but girl, we can't be acting out like that. But I get it. So I'm gonna give you a pass, all right? Erica was like, bitch, I knew something was going on. Now that I get it, I understand you talking to me, whatever. So basically, that whole scene was them being there for each other, letting her cry on her shoulder. That's all that you needed to hear me, a good ass cry. Because, bitch, if I get some news like that, girl, you gonna see. My mind gonna automatically go to the wrong thing. It's gonna go to the negative. Bitch, you mean to tell me I got what? No, girl, that ain't what we said. We just said it was inconclusive. You probably got some little extra memory tissue and stuff like that. This is shit I learned from watching Marriage Medicine when they actually be doing some, doctor shit. It was like some extra memory tissue, whatever. You need to lay off the caffeine and stuff like that, and drink a little bit more water. I know you drink a lot of water now. Drink a little bit more water. Clip your diet a little bit, and come back in 6 months and we'll see what's going on, bitch. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. Girl, you tell me some shit like that, I'm gonna take it all the way left. Bitch, what? Take me now. Take me now. Girl, I can't. I can't. So Remy out here going to her lawyer. Remy went to the lawyer. Hold on. What the fuck is that? Girl, piece of hair. God damn, my eyelashes and hair just be going everywhere. Anyway, Remy went to her goddamn lawyer, okay? And she trying to get to the end of this whole thing, this case, what's gonna happen. You know, basically the judge wants you to either plead out, okay? She said plead out for what? Or do 6 months. And it was like, do 6 months for what? No, bitch, I'm not finna plead guilty or plead out to nothing because I didn't do anything. Alright? It was like, you know, trying to show that you on good behavior if you do this for the 6 months and then the shit can drop, or we gonna have to go to trial. And if you go to trial, you probably gonna get charged with a misdemeanor, and then when you get the misdemeanor, that's probably like a year in jail. This bitch said, I could do a year in jail, it don't matter. I said, wait a minute, Remy. You just had a baby. Bitch, you still breastfeeding. The fuck you talking about doing a year in jail? You did 7. You shouldn't want to go back, and you shouldn't have that type of lackadaisical attitude talking about some bitch. I could do a year like that. Papoose had to let us know. No, bitch. When you was on the phone with me and after damn near every phone call, you'd want to say, I want to come home, and it was nothing that I can do for you. No, we not about to go through this shit again, okay? You're going to have to do whatever it is that you got to do to make this shit fucking go away, all right? It was like, you know, and she was right. Some of these judges and stuff like that, the system, they try to make examples of celebrities and, you know, probably give them more, especially I would say black celebrities, because sometimes in white celebrities, as you could tell, they asses get out. All right, look at the shit that's going on. I ain't even finna do that. I'm not finna do that. We're not finna go there. Okay, but I'm just saying, y'all know some cases. Okay, y'all know some cases, and you can put it down in the comments too. I said, Remy, bitch, fight this shit, but girl, don't talk about something I can do one more year up in jail. Girl, go away. Then you got Yandy, she going down there to Mississippi, you know, to do the little prison thing, the protest or whatever. And Jamila unfortunately couldn't make it because she had to get permission from her parole, since she's still her parole officer or whatever. You know, she's on federal parole or whatever, and they said no, so therefore she couldn't go. And Yandy went in her place, and they was just trying to come together and do this organization, do this protest, meet up with the mayor, have a press conference with the mayor about what's going on. They tried to talk to the lieutenant governor of the jail, couldn't get in contact with him, you know, but they were just out there doing their protest thing, so good for her. That was a good look. Moving on from that, Tahiri goes to the doctor. Erica goes with her to the specialist. It's not just a regular doctor, it's a specialist, okay? And, you know, she was just glad that Erica was able to come with her because, you know, she was having some issues with her family at the moment. And so they doing the whole mammogram all over again. And they looked at some of the results, and it was like the same issue that they had on the ultrasound is the same thing that they're seeing on this, you know, particular test that they did. And so at this point, what they have to do is they want to do a biopsy, take a little small needle, take a little piece of the fluids, the cells and stuff like that, and we'll get it back to you in 20 minutes. I said they expedited this shit because Mona said, bitch, we need this camera time, bitch, camera time. But to be quite honest, I think this shit, you know, reality TV be doing some bullshit too, okay? But you know, on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Cal, she had the same situation. She was nervous and stuff. She went to have her mammogram, and you know, she was nervous because they said something was fucked up about it. And then she went back in there with Lisa Rinna, and they both got their test done, and you know, it came back and they got the results the same day. Now I don't know about the biopsy, and you know, I ain't know that they can get that shit, the results in 20 minutes. Like damn, technology done really came up. I thought it took a minute, but you know, that's what she gonna have to do. Do it, bitch. So Tahiri, you know, she got the results back, and basically shit ain't playing. Basically, she's okay. It was what it looked like, probably a benign cyst. And all she had to do is just have to come back and get it checked up again in the next 6 months. So she alright. Can you imagine if one of these people on these reality shows actually did a test and it came back positive? Oh my god. I feel so fucking bad. I ain't never seen an episode like that before. Girl, talk about reality for your ass. Shit. But anyway, Remy, she talking about some, you know what, Papoose was right. I can't go to jail. I can't be doing this. I got a daughter at home. I'm still breastfeeding. I said, girl, I said that. We all said that. You still breastfeeding, bitch. She was like, prison, it breaks up family and stuff like that. Yeah, it does, especially. But, you play a part in it too. Some of us play a part in it who get caught up in the system because we did the fucking crime, all right? And if you could have kept your hands to yourself, bitch, it wouldn't have happened. But then again, they didn't have no evidence to support that, so it is what it is. But it was like, so we gonna fight this. I got a baby. I saw people. I ain't get to go to funerals. I ain't get to go to birthday parties. I ain't get to go to anniversary parties and stuff like that because I was locked up. I got a baby who hasn't even taken her first steps yet. I don't want to miss that. I really don't. I said you should. So fight the good fight, bitch. So Fresher being the petty bitch that he is, he got Olivia in the studio. I'm pretty sure it's a session that she paying for because he can't afford it. Um, and he calls Rich to come down there so that he can gloat in his face about who he got up in the studio. He thinking like this gonna be, I'm gonna throw it up in his face because the get back to him is to have somebody come into the studio and put out a big ass hit, and that's gonna be Olivia. Baby, Olivia couldn't give us a hit back then. Besides Biz Ounce and whatever she did with G Unit, she couldn't give us a hit back then. And I don't see it happening this now, and I'm not trying to be shady because I actually like Olivia. I'm one of the few people who actually brought the first CD that she had and actually liked it outside of Biz Ounce, okay? But I'm about to Biz Ounce. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit, bitch. But Jay Records did her fucking bogus. They did. Was it Jay or Jive? One of them Jays. Okay, they did her bogus. Anyway, and 50 Cent them, you did her bogus too. Fuck you, nigga. But you know what? Here come Rich, and of course he's surprised. Olivia was surprised too because I don't think she knew that he was coming down there. And they was about to get ready to start talking about what went down. And come to find out, Fresher said, I'm gonna let y'all have this 5 minutes because I don't feel like I'm supposed to be in the midst of this, so let me go. I was trying to be petty, but I don't need to hear all this drama, so let me go. I said, please do. I like the fact that he got up out there and left, okay? Because my messy ass would have sat there like this. I would have kept standing there like, until somebody told me to leave. Okay, that would have been me, bitch. But anyway, Olivia, like, the money that we made off of I found out that them two singles did make some money, and I just never saw anything of it. Your man told me about it that you took from me or whatever, and he was like, Cisco told you that shit, and she was like, I'm glad that you know. I said, Cisco of all fucking people, that bald headed Uncle Fester looking motherfucker, Cisco. All right. I said Cisco was on some jealous type shit. Cisco was on some. At this point, I don't know. Because Cisco, it did end well between Rich and Cisco. So, he could be on some. I'm trying to get back at Rich for the shit that he did for fucking around with his bitch or whatever, type of stuff. But I don't know. Olivia said, I got the printout. Rich said, she was like, you broke my heart, bruh. You broke my heart. They ain't seen each other in 5 years. Rich like, I ain't never stole no money from nobody. Basically, what happened was, I brought the song. I owned the song. So therefore, I get the money. And then Olivia was like, you know what, bro? I ain't even trying to talk to you right now. And she bends out, okay? But that was Love and Hip Hop New York. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.